Uncle Bud in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so let the people know your story. Why'd you start up this brand? What it's about?
So Uncle Bud was started from the community. I came home from prison. I saw a lot of my people kind of trying to figure it out.
How long were you locked up for?
I was locked up for 21 years. I did 21 years, 10 months. I was locked up in 1994. I came home in 2016. When I first came home, I opened a fitness company called Sweat Fit. My name is Sweat, real name. After starting the fitness business, they started talking about cannabis in New York. And I said, once I see cannabis in New York, once they open the floodgates for us to do legal stuff, I'm going to get in it. So once they officially opened the cannabis realm, I pretty much put the trucks out there. A lot of people were trying to figure out who was behind the whole concept of the green trucks. It was me and another ex-partner of mine, two ex-partners of mine. And they couldn't see my vision. My ultimate goal was to get a brand.
So you were the first guy that put out those trucks riding around the city selling
Yes.
weed with the weed edibles and the packs.
Yes. We were and then after us, We World started selling flour, but we were the original guys that started the actual trucks. Most people know us from the trucks. A lot of people always was trying to find out who was behind the truck. Well, here you go. This is me.
Are you mad at Weed World for taking what you did and running with it?
Nah, because anything I do, I can do better. A lot of people don't have vision. I'm a very creative person. But the reason that I did the whole Uncle Bud, it wasn't all about the money. It was about helping my people. So at the top, the peak, I had 65 people from my community working on my trucks and in the offices in Uncle Bud. When my partner kind of did what he did, I kind of left him and started going on my own. But my whole thing was to get a brand because the brand helps me get more jobs to more of my community than just the trucks. So my ultimate goal, and it's gonna happen, is be the biggest cannabis brand in the United States. I'm not even talking about just in New York, and I'm behind the eight ball. So a lot of guys started this before me. You know what I mean? And remember, 2 days ago, April 22nd, I officially been home 8 years. So I haven't even been home 10 years as of yet. And I've took a lot of hits, lost a lot of money, you know what I mean? Lost a lot of friends, but it is what it is. I don't take anything personal. Most people do take things personal and get emotionally attached.
So now you operating in the legal realm of cannabis.
Yes, I'm in the legal realm. I'm working with a Brooklyn-based company, and we're about to drop my product in another couple of weeks. And I'm gonna make sure y'all enjoy watching me move in New York City. Because, we always talking about the California brands and the California and what they doing. Well, people don't even understand. We control the money.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You think the weed is better out in Cali or in
Right
New York?
now it is. Right now. And the reason being, a lot of people don't even understand. You got to remember, on the East Coast, we have different climates. So a lot of our flower has a lot of moisture issues. So that's why we don't grow the best weed. But once we get into the indoor, it's another monster because, again, we're the big boys when it come to money. You know what I mean? And if you could do anything if you could do something in New York, you could practically move anywhere.
So you think that the indoor New York weed is stronger than the indoor Cali weed?
So the indoor that I have here, it's all right. I think some of the growers that I've dealt with, once they have their indoor processing going, they're going to outdo Cali. You dig what I'm saying? And the reason being because we can kind of trendsetters. The only thing is when it comes to outdoor, I've met a lot of great growers that grow some outstanding.
That's what
outdoor.
OG means.
Yeah.
OG means that it was grown outdoor.
Yeah. So I'm not
Ocean grown.
I have a lot of people that grew some outdoor. You would be amazed at it. And one of the other things that I'm starting to learn, right, especially in New York, we get mixed up with pricing and we get mixed up with what it smell like. That's like going to the restaurant and say, yo, I want fried chicken, and they give you sucking fish. And it's fried. Like, everything that you see ain't what it is. You can smell stuff all day, and if you don't taste it, you just wasted your money.
Uncle Bud, I gotta ask you, how you feel about the sprayed weed going around New York right now?
Terrible. People don't even realize. So terpenes is what a lot of that stuff
And
is.
explain what it is.
A
Exactly,
terpene
exactly
is
what the
the
spray is.
flavoring and the scent that you smell. A lot of you guys are really getting hemp, and it's sprayed with THCA, and it has terpenes in
What is
it.
THCA?
So THCA is derived from the actual plant, and what a lot of people, it's a powder. They made it a powder sense, and it's supposed to get you an extra high. But if it's not done right, it's not going to work either, because THCA burns different than other chemicals. If I get in the technical aspect, it'll be more or less for people in the world. But I don't want to get y'all all like lost in the sauce.
So do you think people should be smoking sprayed weed?
No, spray weed is waste. And again,
It's a waste? Why you say that?
waste, because you might be smoking hemp. A lot of people be like, "Oh, this look like good weed."
And it smell like good weed.
Yeah, but it's terpenes sprayed on it, and terpenes is just flavoring.
Aren't there supposed to be natural terpenes in the weed?
Exactly. But
Explain that to people.
so the terpenes, I'm gonna give y'all a prime example. A lot of you guys that smoke a lot of weed, y'all tend to smoke weed with guava in it, and the reason y'all do that is the smoothing out the harsh feel that you get on your throat with weed, and the terpenes is sometimes can be sprayed on there to bring that down. But it also can be sprayed on it to bring the scent of the weed up. And most people don't realize when you spraying that stuff, man, all you just getting is the scent. And most of us are built off of psychological bullshit. And the reason I say that is mentally people say, "Oh, this is good." And if enough people say, "Oh, this is good," you're going to believe it's good. And it might be the worst shit you ever had in your life. So a lot of us kind of run with the masses, and I'm definitely not that. And when you touch Uncle Bud product, you're going to know it's Uncle Bud product. We're going to have pretty much everything other than candy. All what I'll be serving to the community will be vape pens, pre-rolls, flour, dog walkers, and believe you me, everything I'm gonna be touching is gonna be different.
And a dog walker
It's just a small pre-roll, and a lot of people they complain about not liking the smoke pre-rolls. I get it now. Like, it's about the movement of just breaking the weed in your hand, and you know what I mean, putting it in the paper.
But sometimes you just gotta grab and go.
Yeah, and I'm a grab and go. Like, I literally don't have time to be breaking nothing down. My team, we all pretty much smoke pre-rolls because we ain't got time to just be sitting, breaking something down. When you're in the business world, everything is go, 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 go. There's no such thing as I got 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Because your 10 minutes could be a big deal lost.
Let me ask you this. Why don't you smoke grabba?
Because guava is fucking tobacco, and I don't smoke tobacco. That's like me having a cigarette and weed mix. That's all it is. All it is some people say it's Fontu leaf broken down. Like, if you ain't see it broken down, they could tell you anything. This is why I say we tend to go with the masses. Say
It could be backward, guys.
you don't even know what it is. It's just broken up. You know what I mean? And a lot of people also don't realize, when you're a real weed connoisseur, not only can you, when you first take 2 hits, you're supposed to know if it's going to hit you right, it's going to do what it's supposed to do, and if it has a nice taste. I'm big on taste. I'm big on how long the high lasts, and I'm also big on the smell and how it burns.
And the final question. How do you feel about all these bodegas selling weed out the corner stores, and all of these illegal smoke shops open up?
I'm gonna be 100 with you. Like, I'm one of these guys, I really don't focus on them. And the reason I don't focus on them, I'm doing my own thing. If they doing what they doing, let me do something better. I'm about doing better. I ain't about, oh, I'm mad because, you just got to know the market. And one of the things is, always remember, garbage lasts only for a minute. Greatness lasts forever. So dudes that's buying that garbage weed from the bodega and dudes want $500 and $600 pounds, you should be ashamed of yourself. Cause great weed don't cost no 500 pounds. $500 a pound. That's like idiocy.
$50 apes.
Look, $50 apes, $60 apes. Like, everybody out here want to dress in Gucci and all that. Y'all can pay for that shit, but y'all won't buy the best quality weed. Does that make sense? You ingesting this shit, the clothes you put on is motherfucking is here today going, but when you ingest, that can damage you. And if you buying garbage, you're going to get a garbage lifestyle. You dig what I'm saying? And you're going to see other brands come up under me, and I'm always about helping my community because that's what it's about. But I'm going to shake New York up. For real, for real. Very soon I will be having my documentary. It was it will be released on June 9th. It's the documentary of my story, Uncle Bud, and it'll be in the Tribeca Film Festival. Just so you know, half of this stuff I don't even understand, you know what I mean? Because I'm in the trenches. So unless somebody tell me what it is, I don't understand it. And people, you know, I'm one of these people, like, I don't hang out like that. But when you see me, I'm in and out. You know what I mean? And I did my hanging out. I look young, but I'm older than what I look. But this game right here, for the minorities, it's over $1 billion business, man. And I'm going to give y'all game. The average person buys a bottle of alcohol and may have that bottle of alcohol, let's just say $60. He'll have that bottle of alcohol for about 3-4 days. The average smoker spends $60 a day. You do the math. Feel me?